Rauta SnowRunner stream part 2. There was some glitch in the earlier stream, which YouTube just reacted by saying streaming not possible. Let's see if it actually works this time a little bit better. Once again, I don't know if the comments are working because there was a bug earlier, so feel free to just drop me a message right there in the comment section to see if I actually can see them. Interesting. Cool if this truck driver would actually walk, like, you know, in first-person games. No, it's not gonna fit in. Guess I have to. Time to use winch just yet. Or maybe there is. This is how we use a winch. I'm not sure if I'm already saved from these red relays. Hello, Aski. So now it seems the comments are actually working. And now I have no clues where to just get this motherfucking truck. Great to hear that, Aske. Well, it's a good day good reason to, excuse whatever you prefer, to hit the gym when you read news like that about half-hour deadlift record. I already did my crappy deadlift training earlier today. hello based. By the way, just out of curiosity, were you already earlier on this stream when I was doing the first part? Because, gotta say, didn't see any of those comments, if there were any, in the first place, on the screen. Because I had that comment bug last weekend when I was streaming Uncharted and no comments were seen on the screen. The second stream is all about continuing the game right after the first stream. There were a few more people, but nobody was commenting anything. I don't know if that was the case or if there was this comment bug like last weekend, but anyway, I decided to restart just to be sure that could be fixed. Anyway, first two missions were done, the first stream, and now I'm trying to get my crappy truck to a garage. And to be honest, I have very little information where I could go. So this is basically me blindly trying to get to a next place, and now I'm actually low on fuel for real, because obviously I didn't refuel earlier on. So let's see if we can actually make it right there. It's kind of fun because the map really doesn't show a thing or two about where I'm going, because it's night time. Obviously the visibility is low. I really don't know where to go. Well, what this game is all about is trying to beat those driving obstacles. So there really isn't, you know, any kind of a speed competition as such, as is the case with the typical racing game. Here you have tasks and contracts where you are bound to deliver some stuff from one place to another, and usually it means like you have some very bad roads, you have some bad vehicles which are not suited for these kind of trips. Now I don't know why the fuck I am going that way when there's better road. So the roads are mostly in bad shape, like flooded, or maybe ice has covered them, and then you're just trying to basically move your car. Like it seems like now I'm already stuck. Hey Natalie, nice to have you aboard once again. So it seems I'm already a bit stuck. Let's see if I can attach my winch like there, and there. The winch is helping me a little bit. Okay, as you can see, I'm quite stuck right there. and still not moving. Well, I don't know anybody's gonna get beaten because of blasphemy shirt, but at least in Finland anyway. So I need to winch my car once again. I am actually stuck here. So as you can see, this game is very much battling these environments. Let's see where I could just add my winch to. Maybe there. But now there is this crappy situation with this. Yeah, the thing is, as you can see, my tires are rolling, and this goddamn I didn't break the game, but my car is very much stuck. Might be going a little bit, but nope. Let's see if I can. Maybe I should hit the winch there, and then where could I add winch point? No, this is too far. Now, maybe. No, it's still goddamn stuck here. But now I'm low on fuel. Let's just change the car. Alright, this pretty much restarted my car. And I gotta actually take the other car. It's better to explore the map with a more suitable car, rather than just fight the terrain with that kind of a big truck. I think the Azazel guy is still very much alive. Why wouldn't he be? I mean, yeah, obviously he could just, I don't know, die because of alcohol and all that stuff, but I mean, I'm quite sure that we would know about it if that had happened. Yeah, kind of a. My summer car. I already got stuck here. See, let's use the winch. Now, this is how you use it. And that's how you get out of trouble. That is, if you know how to play. But where the fuck am I? Alright, let's get us to the fuel station. I don't know about the online capabilities with Nat 3. Natalie, to answer your question, the goal of the game is to kind of beat the tasks and contracts and the obstacles and challenges these environment puts you up against. That is, like for example, now I'm supposed to get my car to a garage, but with the roads being in such a bad state as this, you can pretty much just get stuck in the mud, you know? So one could say the goal of the game is to, you know, just drive. But obviously it's hard because most of these roads are not really roads in the sense that we know it, and yeah, Kyle Krishnak, simulator indeed. You need just that kind of a Lada Niva he's having. So you do these contracts and you do these missions with your car. I will show you when I actually get that stuff. Yeah, now we have fueled up the car and we're supposed to get to the garage. This is the game like. Which game Body Weakerness would play? Yeah, this is the shit. You could use this as the trainer for his. As you can see, already this kind of deep water is hard to just survive, so sometimes you need to take a reroute. And because there's a so strong modding culture around this game, I mean, this is not the first game in the series. There was this game called SnowRunner, which or Spin Tires it was originally called. I mean, you could drive around Russia and other such places with poor roads and all kind of shitty environments. There's strong modding scene where people can actually create their own cars and environments in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if someone from the modding community would design these kind of a Lada Niva based on what Weakerness drives in this game. First of all, I don't have the game, Mifarok, and secondary, if I did, who I would play it with. So as you can see, this is how much I have explored the map. There is this where my earlier truck was more or less stuck. Anyway, I'm gonna use this track, but first I think I'm gonna just try to get to this watchtower so I can reveal more map. Rauta fans, yeah, but I mean, like, who is gonna join me? By the table? Yeah, I don't have 8 children. Will this road actually take us to the... No, we need to have that next road. So this, you know, environment is filled with stuff like this piece of wood gone all. Yeah, that would be halberd. That would be awesome. I mean, I would definitely stream Mufaro gaming with, you know, Vickerness himself. That would be awesome. That would be super great. Okay, so now you see these obstacles, what I mean. So for example, I want to get to the watchtower, and this road, in quotation marks, is very, very shitty condition. So I'm just trying to drive this pickup by avoiding the actual road, you know, being very much on off-road, because I don't want to get stuck in that mud. Because of these beautiful graphics, you get to actually enjoy this beautiful nature here. But this driving is, well, it's not easy. Let's say that when I'm driving around with my Beetle, you know, Volkswagen Beetle, and I'm driving around driving around the city, I don't have this kind of stuff. And now I am already stuck again. So what I'm gonna use here is the winch. Let's add that winch on top of there and there, and now we can use that winch to get that car going again. So I'm almost right there. Almost, just almost. Do I like the band Immolation? Well, somewhat, yes. Now you can see the watchtower view. What a beautiful view. Yes, awesome. Immolation is pretty okay, but not my favorite. So there are also new trailers laying around. So once I just drive close by, I think I can actually get them. The garage is still quite far away from me. Maybe I just should, you know, take the road. Let's see if I can actually get to the road here. It's all quite wet, to be honest. So it looks like a shitty idea. But yeah, I saw Immolation last Steelfest. It was pretty okay. I was just a little bit amused by Immolation's live performance, because these guys had these button shirts, so it looked like they were coming from some, I don't know, Microsoft you know, meeting or something like that. I'm gonna get stuck very, very soon. let's just try to steer away from this muddy road, and I think we're safe. So yeah, these guys didn't look like your typical death metal would be, you know, with headbanging and you know, band shirts, whatever. Yeah, I'm not saying that they're uncool or anything like that. Quite the contrary. I think the Immolation guys were really great. But still, it was so much like, how to say it, you know, being in a way a little bit atypical death metal band look. Why did decided to go with button shirts? Maybe just to create this contrast, as opposed to how people would expect a American death metal legendary band to look like. And now my cat is participating in the game as well. Let's see if I can pull out this baby from this mud. In case you want to go for entombed sound, not only you need to have that kind of amp, but also the pedal. I'm gonna crush down some wood here. Alright. Yeah, HM2 is a classic. So, new trailer found. There was some other trailer here as well. Maybe I could or should visit the place just in order to get some experience points. So now if I had a proper truck, I could just basically grab on this trailer right here, this flatbed. I'm obviously not gonna do it with this pickup. So let's continue our exploration. Now we actually have some proper road. Only some leaves and shit. And we're pretty cool to just continue until the next big thing falls upon us. So here is some kind of a ranch. No, it's a farm. Alright, and soon we are where I left off with the previous truck, which was just stuck. What, some 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So this is how frustrating this game can actually be. Well, not necessarily frustrating, but definitely a game where you just don't take anything for granted. This is the place where I got the previous truck stuck, in case you don't remember. So now we're finally progressing until I'm gonna get stuck with this car as well. Oops. GTA countryside. No guns. GTA games are some sure fun. I think I should start streaming. Alright, good night, base hoodies. So this is the first garage. Oh yeah, what a truck. Alright, and now we proceeded to our first garage. And the first trophy of the game so far. Whiskey time, that's my trophy. Alright, so here we can store the cars, upgrade them, customize, buy and sell also. Ah, this whiskey just burns me inside. That is also nice, by the way, Natalie. Whiskey burning my guts. And because I'm basically blindly streaming, it means that I have no previous experience of the game except for this session, which I started some, I know, hour and 30 minutes ago. I do actually like some rums, but I rarely buy them for myself. But for example, when I was at Canary Islands last December, I brought my friend some, I think it was 12 years old local rum, just because I know he likes rum, and obviously he would share me some tasting. So here gonna basically do some upgrades and whatnot. As you can see, there are parts like engine, suspension, gearbox, winch, tires, frame add-ons, all kind of different stuff. And when you actually upgrade your car, you have more power, you have more control over your vehicle, so you can pretty much feel the upgrades in terms how powerful your car is, how easily you can beat those obstacles and all that stuff. So it's not only about the power of the engine, but also the gearbox, which helps you control the car, of course, with better tires. And better, by saying better, I don't mean they are necessarily better everywhere, but just, you know, when you have certain type of environment, it might be like icy roads, you would need different kind of tires than driving on asphalt. Like it says here, fuel consumption, it's also affected. And it says here that I need to explore places in order to find these different parts. There was actually one place where I noticed that I could get an upgrade, but I didn't actually go there. Maybe I will at some point. And this shows you what kind of effect it has, like suspension. So how much money do I have? 8,800. I don't dare to buy stuff just yet, because you can see different kind of tires, like chained one for ice. And there you see these are excellent on ice and good on mud, and off-road excellent, on-road average. So once again, it depends what you want to do. This one is available for me, but I don't have the money. Well, this is definitely something different than Uncharted, and I will actually finish it probably next streaming sessions because I don't wanna leave it unfinished. But I had to get this game for stream because I actually got this week. This was released just this week, so I kind of had to. I had to stream it when it's kind of fresh. Yeah, I agree. You really can't compare these two because, I mean, please travel to Alaska region and complete the traveling tutorial first. Alright, let's do it. I didn't actually notice that I was supposed to. Right. Here you can take these missions. Yeah, I guess for some people this might be more interesting, but and again, this could also be quite a lot boring. Depends once again what you want to see. Let's see how this Alaska part is. A lot more snowier, I'm sure. Right. Yeah, I've heard that Alaska is supposed to look like that quite a bit. And these are the cars I could actually now have. As you can see, there are lots of vehicles. I don't know why I'm browsing the selection. I don't have enough money. But luckily I have this baby here. Alright, let's deploy it. Well, I have already finished God of War. I don't even have it downloaded, so it's not. I don't find it, unfortunately, very interesting to start streaming it because I have no intention to replay God of War. What I do have intention for is to start Witcher at some point, and GTA 5 could be fun for streaming because it's so much beyond missions, you know, so much random pilots and goofy things which you can do in GTA 5. Also, I'm gonna get my copy of The Last of Us 2 when it's out in a few weeks, so I think that could be interesting. Alright. So, I don't know which game will be my next one. A book called Ritual. Gotta say, I don't really read fiction these days. What I think about older... Excuse me. Just coughing. What I do think about older rock and roll bands like the Rolling Stones? Well, that's a good question because even though I don't listen to traditional rock and roll, I still respect a lot of those bands, and some of them make actually good music. Now, Rolling Stones especially is an interesting case because I've actually seen it live in Sweden a couple of years ago. My boss was kind enough to get me a ticket there. So I joined him and a couple of other mutual friends to see Rolling Stones live, and it was actually pretty cool, even though I didn't know most of their songs. So I think some of these classic rock and roll bands, such as Rolling Stones or Scorpions or whatever, I mean, they do have their place inspiring metal music. Like some of you might remember that not only bands like Wasp, but also Marduk covered Rolling Stones' Painted Black song. So I think these kind of classic rock and roll bands, they are very much to kind of inspire and stuff like that for metal bands as well. Yeah, Painted Black is actually a cool song. Gyro Lamp, I totally agree. That's my point with streaming that, because you don't necessarily have to do any kind of missions in order to make GTA 5 worthwhile. Let's see what they have here. New task. Right now, what I actually want to do here is head for the watchtowers in order to see this map a little more. Maybe first I would want to make a waypoint. So already this is spinning tires because of being so icy. This actually looks a lot of like what Finland can look like in the northern parts of the country during a winter time. Do I like horror games? Not particularly. I do have Resident Evil 7 here, which could be interesting to stream because it might make me scream in the middle of gaming. Once again using the winch to get out of that mud. Having not the proper tires for this kind of driving doesn't really make much of sense. But I so badly wanna do the once again, let's start using the winch. And now I'm totally stuck again. Because once you don't have it, yeah, Finnish death running is pretty accurate what you can say here. Just no BTs here, that is those ghosts. But this is kind of a little bit awkward. To be honest, I want to kind of reset this car because it really doesn't make sense for me to go to Alaska parts to just, ride without those tires that are not made for this kind of environment. So I rather see this part and get these oops. Once again, I'm on the wrong map. Yeah, Metal Crew, especially the early years, I think they are more metal than just plain hard rock. Same goes for bands like Wasp and the like. I mean, sometimes the line between metal and hard rock or rock in the first place is quite blurry. And I think that's kind of making people a little bit unsure which bands are, metal and which are not. And now I don't get why I don't have my truck here. Yeah, it just shows me the stuff I can buy, but Ryan, really? That's some cool stuff to happen, gotta say. That's a place to, to take a selfie with Tommy Lee. Oh yeah, I had to retain the track first. That's, I guess, was the name of the game here. Let's see if I understood correctly how to move my car from one garage to another. But once again, regarding bands like Mötley Crüe or say Skid Row, I think they are very metallic in the sense. And the funny thing is, sometimes people are so much like wasting their energy to say like, yeah, they're not metal and all that stuff. But if you really compare to bands like older Mötley Crüe or Skid Row and stuff like that to bands which are like bedroom black metal, there's no question which bands are actually more metal. You know, I mean those some bedroom black metal bands, they are not very metal in the sense of how the music actually sound like. Yeah, it's one question to like something versus, actually understanding how metal is defined. It's a different thing. Right, I want to get these watchtowers while I talk to you guys because it's kind of relaxing to just, explore these environments. This wants to get the upgrade. Alright, now I have some upgrade. Gotta say, I know only Velvet Underground as a name. I know the band by name, but I never actually listened to it. I know it's one of those cult bands. Saber, gotta say it doesn't ring a bell. And how was these headlights used? Now I don't even remember. No. God damn it. settings then? Because I really don't remember. Yeah, I guess it's easy to just hate those bands when you, if all that you actually hear are just, you know, the ballads and all that stuff. It was L2 and Circle. Yay. But I mean, Skid Row has so much more than just ballads, you know? Like, if you just listen to the first um, Skid Row album, for example, it's just really great riffing there, you know? What I'm doing in the recent videos to make such a high-pitch feedback compressed sound content, to be honest, I don't know. As far as I am concerned, I haven't made any adjustments to the sound. Can you, Rain, mention which videos you're talking about? Because I have no idea, and it seems I'm not the only one. Garo, yeah, I mean, Sebastian Bach has a really great voice. Now I got into the mud. It seems my truck is pretty much like stuck here. Not totally, but still. The only thing which I know that I have changed with my setup, but that's like months ago, was using when I didn't have this blue mic, which I now have. I mean, then I didn't have the same mic. Then then I had this mic from the camera, and the voice was less natural, so to speak. Well, Cosmic, I don't know. I'm very happy with the mic. And I got that blue mic for free from the local representative. and I have been very happy about it. And in general, blue mics seem to be well liked, but I mean, to each his own and all that stuff. Bring this background music down a notch. Sure. Let's see. Yeah, this is a pretty chill game indeed. I mean, this is kind of a relaxing. Even it can be a little bit brain-wrecking in the terms, not like horror games obviously, but I mean in terms that when you feel like your car is getting stuck. Sure, Ryan, thanks for feedback. Like always, I am encouraging you to give me feedback about the videos, what I say or how the volume levels are or whatever I'm playing. Just, you know, let me know. This is all about interaction, friends. So if something is bothering you, I'm happy that you give me this feedback, be it about quality of the audio or what the fuck I'm doing in the game or whatever, because, well, if it wasn't for you people, I would be just doing this, you know, alone. So your feedback is very much appreciated. But yeah, really, I haven't changed my setup recently. Basically, nothing has changed. You know, with the gym video I just released earlier today, there was obviously a little bit distance from the actual mic. Me doing them in my garage gym, so obviously the sound is a little bit more different there. I haven't changed anything with the upload process. I know that YouTube themselves changed something, but they shouldn't be about the quality of sound or anything like that. What's the best Finnish black metal release? Now, that's a tricky question because I'm not sure. I kind of want to say it's some Satanic War Master album, but I don't know. Blood of War, yeah, definitely. No, can't really choose my own making, obviously. And I'm actually more happy about it, my latest album than the debut one. Yeah, Strength and Honor is something that I was thinking about it, but I don't know. If I'm brutally honest about it, I haven't been listening to Satanic War Master now for years. Yes, Gen XIL. Gen X NIL. So many points to choose from. Oh, there's this. I'm all the time stuck. God damn it. Can we actually make this car move a little bit? Yes, we can. Now you're seeing the goal of this game. Defeat these motherfucking obstacles. What the dead men say? They say fuck all. Yeah, I know for many people, Beherit is the thing in Finnish black metal. Some would say probably early Imbel Nazarene. Younger generation might be inclined to say some of the Archcoat material. Satanic Warmaster is obviously very strong with some people. Some would maybe go with Bihexen or Horna. But for me, I don't know, it's hard to pick just one release. But in general, I'm inclined to say that Satanic Warmaster is at least among the best Finnish black metal. But if I say I like Satanic Warmaster too much, some people will start claiming me that I'm Nazi because I like the music. And again, why would I care what people say about this kind of stupid stuff? I just play games, hit the gym, drink some whiskey. Avokruunu is an interesting choice. By the way, do you know what the name means? Have you all figured it out or translated? Well, Havu means like the like pine trees and fir trees, you know, the what the word is, you know, the kind of leaves with pine trees and fir trees, you know, and kruunu means crown, so it could be translated roughly as like crown of pines or something like that. Wanderer, that rings bell vaguely. Yeah, Natalie, it's like a kind of a green metal, nature metal name, if you know what I mean, in terms of being this kind of a name. I think it's a very original name, not bad anyways, because this crown of pines or something like that gives me this feeling that this band is all about nature, you know, like king of the forest or something, because of this crown of pines, whatever. So I think it's quite okay name. And about open world games versus these kind of a pipeline games. Well, I must say I really do like open world games. There's just something that makes me tickle, you know. So another Watchtower trip. It's so goddamn far away. So should I just go for the upgrade and then move to the next Watchtower? Should I pick a mission? Crown of Corona. Yeah. Corona beer is, by the way, not very good. Hello, John. Ireland. Ireland is a great country. Glad to hear that you like the channel as well. Nice to have you on board. Just got quite a load of new releases, by the way. Yeah, Corona is quite piss indeed. Well, I think I will head for the upgrade. I'm just randomly pushing buttons here, it seems, because I'm thinking some other game which I am hitting these buttons. Maybe I should go for that place. Once again, the cat is trying to join this session. Well, Corona beer, you just kind of need that lime in it, but I mean, it's so light beer, you know, barely has no taste at all. Ulver's acoustic albums, I mean, well, it's very easy to kind of listen to them, but I mean, it's, in my opinion, not that interesting, but obviously, to each their own and all that stuff. Probably missed some of your comments when I was staring at the map on the game. So in case you were asking me something which I didn't reply, it was because I was focusing on the game. I think my cat is once again pushing this head of hers towards the gamepad, so it doesn't really help me gaming. Yeah, lamp gyro, I would love that as well. Even though they are called kebabs here, just kebabs, not gyros. I don't think Corona is great even a warm day. I mean, it's really tasteless. I mean, when you're doing like hard work and it's like hot day, sure, but I mean, even mineral water is just has that amount of taste. So very easy to drink, but you know, it's nothing memorable. Like I'm saying that it often, but lagers like Corona and stuff, it's just like mineral water with color, really. But some people really, actually, believe me or not, some people really want their you know, beer like with no taste or minimal taste. God damn, I need to get another car probably. Just in order to take this mission. Tuborg. Well, Tuborg doesn't have too much taste either. Gotta say, my favorite soft drinks, sodas these days, are root beers. I've been to Mexico only once, but I really liked people and food and culture, you know. Let's see what these guys want me to do. Sorry, can't see your full message. Apparently, root beer is a native what? Once again, fucking stuck in the mud. Yeah, good. Meat. We just had them here for the 1st of May, or actually before the 1st of May. Because it's a traditional beverage here to be enjoyed around the 1st of May. Yeah, root beer definitely tastes kind of a weird, and I love it. Well, thanks, Ryan. I didn't know that, but yeah, I fell in love with root beer when I was traveling the States. It was weird to notice that not all states had it. Alright, good night, Natalie. It was nice to have you online once again. Smaller vehicle. This doesn't really work when you need have a smaller vehicle. Let's see what kind of upgrade waits for me here. Yeah, I can imagine that root beer is definitely not for everybody. I mean, it's kind of an acquired taste thing. But yeah, I like root beer. I haven't tasted many brands, just like three maybe. It's not really available that well in Finland, only as imported soft drink. Here in Finland, the actually it's the eve of 1st of May is actually mostly for students and workers, kind of a celebration. It means National Drinking Day, really, and on the eve of 1st of May, people usually go on parks to drink. You get wasted, party like shit. It's one of those. That's like New Year's Eve or whatever, and the mead is typical uh, non-alcoholic drink for 1st of May, and also you have those kind of a buns, sugar coated buns, which you can just enjoy. Out of fuel. What the fuck? So basically I need to get Dawson, not all Finns are introverted. Okay, and this truck is broken. Oh fuck. But yeah, a lot of Finnish people are like that. That once you get a little bit booze, you get more social. So yeah, people get more extroverted when they are drinking. That's kind of a given. Yeah, Finland is land size. Finland is quite big country. Can I just, But I mean, it depends. A lot of people who are not that, how to say, not that weird about other people in Finland. Same, I'm a little bit puzzled with this stuff right here, like... Okay, let's see, some kind of a notification. Oh, interesting. I just did a Evil Incarnate review on the channel a couple of days ago. No, it was yesterday actually. And now it seems the guy from the band actually sent me a message. Interesting. Oh yeah, now there's garage. Good. I wasn't sure how this would actually feel it. Hello, Alba Brath. You're just in for some weird game because I'm actually a little bit like wondering like what the fuck I should do next. Some of these missions are like so far away. Alright, Alba, yeah, I noticed that chat wasn't working. It was for some reason I had a problem with it, just like last week, so I had to kind of reset the stream. Let's see if I could actually finish one goddamn mission. Now I'm not quite sure how I could actually get this car fixed. Can I actually? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, this game is kind of like crazy. No, it didn't move that car. Like, can I actually move the other car? Can I actually, you know, like, get it repaired? But what happens if I just take that car right now? Change truck. And suddenly it is repaired. Okay, I managed to do it. I need some whiskey. This is gonna be the weirdest game I played for a long time. So now that I have this Fleet Star fixed, I could probably attach this trailer right here. Now we have this bad boy running. Obviously this cannot pull this. Oh fuck. Thing is, I don't know where to find that kind of a truck where I could pull this other one. What is Kenta? Okay, I don't really get you know what to do. Oh yeah, there would be another car. Fuck, I don't feel like driving all that way. Is there enough money to buy actually a new car? Lol, I don't have the money. They're all way too expensive. So I guess in order to actually get this one, I need to drive all the way. Oh crap. All the way here. There's no easy way out, right? So this game is really breaking your balls. Did the comment section once again started to bug, or am I actually enjoying this game? Yes and no. I mean, I don't want to drive so much all the time. I mean, driving is surely nice and all that stuff, but I mean, now that I have to kind of change the truck, I would just hope that I could, pick it from the garage. But instead I actually had to drive all the way to the next truck to get it. So it feels a little bit kind of a burdensome, But because of this pace of the game, being quite slow and all that stuff, this is actually very enjoyable and relaxing game in the sense that I can actually talk to you guys way more than if I was playing as a fast-paced action game. Because now while I drive, I can actually take a look at the screen and see your comments and talk to you, versus if I was just if I was shooting people. And yeah, the one thing which I don't like so much is that these sometimes really go too slow, and they are all the time stuck. I think I listened to Let the Chaos Prevail at some point, but so many years ago. That is, if I'm not mixing it with some other album at the moment, but I think I'll listen to it back in the days. Now that I'm on the real road, the car actually speeds up quite nicely. I really hope that I don't have to all the way ride back and forth to pick a car. Like if I now take the truck, you know, I don't have to come back for this pickup again. Talking about pickups, it was quite fun to notice in Mexico that people actually just casually ride these pickups with like the whole family on the pickup side, you know, outside the car, that is. Never ever in Finland that would be, you know, allowed. People would be getting fines like all the time. I don't think even this is the right type of truck. Or definitely not for the mission I was looking for, so maybe I'm god damn. Yeah, that Stranding was actually pretty fun. Yeah, the landscape is just beautiful. It's it's a bit like this, but then again also different. It is partially also like a horror game. I actually finished it before I started doing these game streams again, so that's why it wasn't really included in any of these streams. Death Stranding is all about it's a weird survival story, let's put it this way. So it's lots about traveling and taking stuff from one place to another, much like this. But it's also about people and surviving in this post-apocalyptic world. But mostly it's about traveling and taking cargo. And the routes there are difficult, not in the same way as here, but yeah, these kind of remind each other a bit. Oh, I see, there is actually another way of getting this. I haven't played any of those Amnesia games. I know them by name. I haven't played any. What I'm mostly now looking for is The Last of Us Part 2. Because the first one was just brilliant. Just superb survival horror gameplay. Well, I think Rauta did the right thing to do. Just add 1 kilo and make sure that the world record is now his. And now he can focus on adding more kilos to the deadlift record of all time. So it's important to just secure the new record first, just by a little upgrade, and then to add even more weights. Because if he would have gone just by his ego and like saying like, okay, I'm gonna pull 520, and if it would have failed, then it would have been miserable. Yeah, I mean, like, why take the risk and be ridiculed? How I ever rode a skateboard? Yeah, when I was like when I was young. I used to try to skateboard when I was 15 or so, so some 30 years ago. But I mean, I kind of didn't get the hang of it. This is a cute little anecdote before I hit the sack and all that stuff. But the last time I saw Ride for Revenge live, I've seen it. I think 2 or 3 times or so. But the last time I saw it was private party for Mikko Aspo of Clandestine Place and Northern Heritage. This was when Mikko was turning 39, and Ride for Revenge was performing there with Goat Moon vocalist. It was a interesting special show because it was this special live for Mikko Aspa. So yeah, it was memorable one. It was a kind of a in the scene kind of a inside party, if you will. A lot of people from various bands, like Warlock member, Goat Moon guy, Ride for Revenge guy, stuff like that had been gathered at this place where the place where Mikko was having his birthday party. And this was roughly 2 years ago. Sorry, I'm yawning here because I'm so goddamn tired, but it was pretty much 2 years ago in Lahti, where Mikko lives, and some of us were actually uh, sleeping at Mikko's place, or Mikko's and his family. So it was quite cool. A lot of cool, interesting people. It seemed like half the people were from metal scene, and the other half were from noise or power electronic scene. So it was interesting combo, like the best of both worlds, basically. But now I think because this game is quite slow paced, I'm gonna just call it a day. I'm gonna hit the sack, so to speak, because next part of the mission would be so goddamn long, and I need to get some sleep before I pass out here. Oh, just missed a comment from Guy Got the Wing, about the private party thing, but I could read half of it. But yeah, my pleasure of sharing with you. It was a really, really nice birthday party to, see some old friends and see these kind of a special live parts. All right, guys. See you next week with a new gaming stream. I think I will finish the Uncharted 3 then, and who knows? Maybe I'll get back to this game later on. But there will be a lot of games which I will need to address to before the Last of Us 2 is out there in a few weeks. Should be early June or something like that. So let's get that Uncharted 3, finished, and then move on to some different games. I will still ponder about which game will be there next. And in case you want to have another go with the SnowRunner, sorry, it's not showrunner, SnowRunner later on as well, just put them in the comment box. You can, when I announce stream is gonna happen, you can just comment on the YouTube side or Facebook side. Both are really okay, and you can really pester me with private messages as well, either on Twitter or Instagram. Both are okay. So doesn't matter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever you find suitable. Just send me a message. What do you want to get streamed? But I will obviously do the final call by myself, depending how I feel like, what I'm gonna play and all that stuff. Random Ramblings out. Thank you guys for having this chat and game stream with me. Have a good night or good day or whatever time is at your time zone. So take care, be well, and beat the motherfucking coronavirus. Don't get sick. And like I said, see you in a week. And meanwhile, listen to some good metal and all that. This is Jerry. This is Rauta. Good night.